Hi guys, my name is Talia Russo. My speech is on Angela Davis. The title of my speech is The Life of Angela Davis. Angela Davis is one of the few great long-distance intellectual freedom fighters in the world. You guys should care about my topic of Angela Davis because she is someone who is an important educator and activist. She has had lots of significant events happen in her life, but she is also considered controversial because she is a part of the Communist Party, a feminist, and she's a philosophy professor. You all should believe me because I have done tons of research of who Angela Davis is and what impact she has had on society. Angela Davis is a controversial and influential woman. I am going to be discussing different aspects of her life throughout my speech. The wanted poster read, Angela Davis is wanted on kidnapping and murder charges growing out of an abduction and shooting in Marin County, California. Although she did not commit the murders in Marin County, she purchased the gun used days before the incident occurred in the courtroom. Jonathan Jackson, who is a sibling of one of the men on trial, who was the one armed in the courtroom. Davis was put on trial. She went underground and disappeared for 2 months after her warrant for her arrest. Angela Davis had purchased the gun that Jonathan Jackson used in the courtroom that day. This is why they believed she was a part of the incident. Jonathan Jackson armed the defendants and took the judge, the prosecutor, and the 3 jurors from the courtroom. Jackson tried to escape the courtroom with the hostages, and police had fired their weapons. The defense found love letters in Jackson's cell, and they thought Davis was a woman of craze with frustrated passion. The letters made it seem she had committed herself to this reckless criminal enterprise. This was a 3-month trial and 3-day deliberation. She was found not guilty. Not only was Angela Davis put on trial, but she was fired from her profession. Angela Davis worked at UCLA. She was fired on September 19, 1969. She was fired because she was a member of the Communist Party. In 2016, Ibram described Davis as one of the most prominent and provocative theorists of our time. She is a pioneer in the development of integrative race, gender, and class studies, and a leader in the prison abolishment movement. Davis had joined the Black Panthers and the Communist Party after she got the job at UCLA. This caused a lot of conflict in the school system. She was fired for being a communist, but she caused conflict with a challenging conventional understanding of academic freedom. This made more conflict with the university. Angela Davis being accused of murder, fired from UCLA, and she is a feminist. Davis is one of the most visible faces in U.S. Marxist and feminist activism. Angela visited Egypt. This is when new transnational connections of solidarity between Davis and the numerous Egyptian feminists. Her visit was a moment in the global feminist organization, the wave of declaration across the Third World, and the radical movement of the global North. With the help of Davis, light was shed onto the feminists in Egypt. Davis talks about the reflection on race and class analysis and gender analysis. Angela explains that there are misconceptions within the white Western feminists toward the woman of color in the West, and women in the Third World. Davis believes that the role of global capitalist system creates conditions for gender relations in Egypt. She has a book called Women, Race, and Class. She made different connections through African American women and Egyptian women. This created a type of solidarity between Davis and the Egyptian women. There was lots of solidarity that had happened when Davis visited Egypt. She had helped the Egyptian women. I gave this speech because I wanted to implement who Angela Davis is and what had happened in different times in her life. Now that I have given you all my research on Angela Davis, who is a controversial but influential woman, I hope you have a better understanding of who she is. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you can influence people in a positive way. Thank you.